Aloha, everyone. Welcome to the Monday Power Hour with Sheila and Jan and Kathy. We are here taking over for Marcy today. Marcy went to visit her parents, and so we get the honor of training anybody that has newly joined us today for the first time, or to just remember the different tools and processes that we have for those who have been here before. So we are going to start with is there anyone here that has never been to office hours or the Monday or Tuesday training before? Christy, Roller, Leanna, Marlo, Gretel, Nancy. Woo, we have got a crew today. Outstanding. So I'm gonna ask you guys as we progress through this training, I'll come to a point where I'll say, and for those of you who are brand new, we're going to call you kindergartners because that's what Marcy does. But if you can do what I'm asking you to, you'll put your thumbs up. Okay. Can you guys all do that? Perfect. Outstanding. All right. So let me start the screen share. Oops. Let me mute Jan here. There we go. All right, so we have come to the Team Evolve Training and Resource Center. And if you can see up here, the address is start333biz.com. Remember that, start333biz.com. Actually, write that down, okay? You're going to want to write that down. This is our mission. I'm not going to read everything because we have a lot to go over, but do come and take your time to go ahead and read all of this stuff, please. This is our Leaders Club. This is where you can find the different people that are ranked in our team, SPDs. The PDs are down there. Okay, execs. So you can find people to connect with in that Leaders Club. This is really, really important for you all, for everybody on our team, is to sign up and to receive, whether you get texts and emails or just texts or just emails. Please come take care of that. And that way you are in our system, and we will send you information when important things happen and about training and different calls. This is super exciting. We were given the information at convention in October for different regional trips. I'm telling you, brand new people, you can qualify to go to Cancun like that, okay? So you want to click on this link here, and that takes you to all of the rules about how you can achieve that. And here we are. This is the heart and soul of our team, our system that Marcy Preble and Peter Noah have created for us. And this is called the 333 MPPP. We patch 3 people a day, we follow up with 3 people a day, and then we invite 3 people a day to podcasts. And we also peak interest, pre-qualify, and then we pick a package. And now some people are saying, I can already feel it in your brain. You're saying, oh my God, I don't know if I can patch 3 people a day. All right, we're just asking you to meet us where you can to start. This is the beginning, and not all of us can do this, but some of us can, and the best thing that you can do is give it your best try, okay? So it says touch the doors to access the system. But before I do that, because once I do, my code's already in, it's going to just open us right up. So I'm going to keep scrolling down a bit. And what I'd really like everybody that's new and everybody that is not new, that has not done this, please click here to request a password. Click that link, put your information in. And the reason we're asking you to do that is that in future, as the team, as things shift on here, we don't know if we may have to change passwords or other information. So we need your information so that you can be notified about changes to 333biz, okay? And then it says click here to access the system. Now, if you scroll down a little farther, your patching party event calendar. All right, this is really quick. You click on here, And you can literally see different places where there are going to be patch parties. Kindred Spirit, Michigan. Where are we at today? We're on the 14th, right? So Power of the Patches. It's already November 14th. No, it's the 13th. Why am I saying that? Oh, because I'm off. They started with Monday. So tomorrow night, the Power of the Patches. Today, Kindred Spirit in Michigan. If you're there, join them. See how a patching party is thrown, okay? And then you come down here to the patchingpodcast.com. This gives you graphics of every single day that the podcasts are at. And you can actually click a link, copy the image, and then save that or send it to people. And then here is a PDF. So you can just copy, edit, paste that one, or you can click the link and copy it there. And this shows you different, this is different team training schedules. So here we are in business training. Right after that, we roll into office hours. We do the business training, fast start training again. And over here, Fridays, Jan and I, my beautiful co-host, we do a Friday call. So that is our training. You can, again, print the PDF of that and send that out to different people. And here is the information for joining us, whether that's on the Patching Podcasts, business training calls, or office hours. That's all right there on that link. And then this tells you different events. The next one coming up is December in Rapid City, South Dakota. Oh my gosh, Global Texas Convention. Yes, we're going to be in Texas this year in October. It is literally selling out fast. You can register for $197 instead of the $299. And that is the front page. So you don't need an access code or anything for that. But to access the doors for right now, if you're actually on our start333biz.com site, the username is start333biz. Go ahead and write this down, please. And the password is 333biz. And that's it. And we enter. And there again, it tells us what our system is. And this is a pretty amazing little page here because it has every link. Hold on, sorry. Just thought I heard somebody. There we go. It has all the different links to what we need. The Evolve office is what we're going to be in. We'll be in an hour, and we'll be working in the office. Evolve forms. These are different forms. You can find them in English, Spanish, Vietnamese. Evolve links, share science links, quick links, studies, share the patents. And I'm just going over this quickly because I really want to get to the nuts and bolts of why we're in here at this time. So here is the compensation plan expired. You can find it even in Lao. That's pretty cool. Your pay portal, Evolve order input, like that. And wow, there is an actual video on how to input your orders. There's a back office overview, setting up auto ship. That link is all right there for everybody that would like to take your time and scroll around on here. All right, let's get into the Evolve system. That's why we're here right now. So again, like I said, we patch 3 a day, follow up with 3, and invite 3 while we are peaking interest, pre-qualifying, and we pick a package. So we got a chat. Thank you, Terry, for putting that in the chat for me. All right. So our very first step is patching 3 people a day. How do we do that? Well, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to get a list book, okay? Where'd my little thing go? And when you buy your list book, go to Walmart, Long's, CVS, whatever they call those guys now. but you can get these books really inexpensively. Go to Office Max, wherever you're close. And the first thing that you're going to do in your book is you're going to write Lifeway, the holy grail of youth renewal. Have you heard about stem cells? And who do you know that would like this? Okay. And then the first thing that you're going to do after you finish that is you're going to create your very first list of 10 people with their name and their cell phone. And how do you create that list? Well, who do you know that you respect? Who do you know that you love? Who do you know that you can help with their health issues? Who do you know that you would want to build a business with? And who do you know that has influence? And a lot of people say to me, well, what do you mean? Who do I know that has influence? I don't go on TikTok and I don't watch those little girls, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, well, people that are influencers are attorneys, doctors, nurses, lawyers, Marcy, people that you find as a mentor or that are have a little pull with other people in the world. They influence others. And those are, it doesn't have to be somebody that makes funny dances on TikTok or Instagram. Okay. So you're going to create your list of 10 by using your phone. Grab your telephone, go through your contacts. We don't need a list of 300 right off. We just want you to make a list of 10. Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, Telegram, WhatsApp, LinkedIn. Now, people ask me also, do I have to join WhatsApp or LinkedIn? The answer is no, you don't have to join those to just generate a list. I'm sure you already have places that you can start your lists with. If that's something that you want to do it, go ahead. I'm not on LinkedIn. I'm on WhatsApp only because my brother is in Peru and I call him through WhatsApp. But you have to do where you fit in comfortably and feel good about. The next way that we do this is we go belly to belly in the everyday world. And what does that mean? So I know there are people on our team that will, two of them will go sit down in a Starbucks or a Pete's Coffee and have a coffee, and they'll just sit and be working. And then next door to them, they'll say, hi, what's your name? And they'll start a conversation. And that is called belly to belly. When you are face to face with someone and you are sharing, you're sharing belly to belly. So how do you do that? Well, my name is Sheila. What's your name? You got to think like you're back in kindergarten, okay, when we were kids and we were not afraid to walk up to people and talk to others. And then you ask them, what do you do? And they tell you, pardon me, and they tell you, and then you say, well, I'm in stem cell technology. And then the next thing you do is you give them your card, okay? You're going to give them your card. And the most important part when you give them the card is that you get their number. Because if you just give away your card, chances are people are not going to respond. That's just the way of the world. So make sure that when you give your business card out, you receive a phone number in return. Or you can give a patch and get a number. And then you create your first list of 10, and then you're going to do another list of 10. You're just going to keep adding to your list. And then when you've got people that have signed up with you, you're going to help them create their list of 10. It's important that you link arms with your people, with your downline, your team, and you help them, because we succeed when we help others succeed, okay? And we make lists in our warm market and then help our people make lists in their warm market. And going belly to belly.
Are you interested in doing?
Belly to belly is actually considered cold market, okay? Because you're talking to people that you've never met before. So that's considered a cold market. All right. And add to list using business cards. So here we have below English and Spanish languages are available in a business card with the script. So on the back of my business card, oops, you can see there is a lot of little writing there, and I'll read it to you. It says X39 activates your own stem cells using a patented wearable light technology. Stem cells are the only cells in the body that can change into any cell your body needs for repairing and regenerating, just like when you were 20. Okay, that's what it says on the back of my card. But we also have new business cards that are way more compliant. And this was my old one before all the compliance issues arose. So right now, there's our beautiful Jan Rand, and this is the new compliant business card that has just come out. And the power of the patch, you can put your name, you can put all of these different things on there, or you can totally have what you want. The card on the left, Sally makes with your photo. The card on the right has no photo on the front. On the back of the option number 1, there's our beautiful Marcy. You can actually show people, hey, take a look at this. This young lady had fast growing cells, and now look at where she is at. I had somebody tell me yesterday or Saturday that that was not the same person, and I laughed and laughed, and I said, oh yeah, I know Marcy personally. That is certainly the same lady. And so these are just business card ideas. You can get these through Sally Fung. You can either email her there or text or call her. But business cards is really an important place to start. Okay. Now we're going to, excuse me, now we're going to pique interest. Let me go check the chat. What's going on here? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I can't see the chat when I'm sharing screen. So, and of course, another one just popped up. So the new card mentioning stem cells is compliant. No, what I'm saying is that this card that I have right here in my hand is not compliant. That new card that I just showed you is, okay? Chances are nobody's going to come to me in the next, I don't know how many cards I've got left. I'm not throwing those away, okay? I'm using these cards. I'm not throwing away money, because I know that in the next short time, these cards will be ran out, and I will be ordering these new compliant cards, okay? I hope everybody can understand.
Yeah, I just want to add, Marcy and Dr. Stacy both say that you can still use the same verbiage that we've used when you're one-on-one or doing a patching party in your house. Dr. Stacy says she's going to still talk about stem cell activation, just if you're on social media, if you're in front of a large group and it's being recorded, that's what you have to be careful. But giving out your old cards are totally fine. You can still use all the old promotion materials you have. You're fine. So
okay.
wanted
And
to add that.
thank you, Jen, because that's really important to know. And on the back of my card is startx39now.com. And that address is going to direct people to the new address, which is patchingpower.com, I believe. Isn't that correct, Jan? Oh, she's running away. Let me just check that out. I believe patchingpower.com. Yeah. So patchingpower.com, that would be the website instead of StartX39 Now. That's where you can start, especially for people that are brand new. Train yourself to send people to patchingpower.com. Okay. That way there's no question. And so we're going to pique interest. It says edit, copy, edit, paste. So what does that mean? That means that we can copy these, we can put them into notes or on a Word document, and you can print this out so that you have that. Okay, looks like there's a question. So let's go over here. Debbie, go ahead and ask your question.
I went to the link today for the business cards, and it didn't show the powder blue one with Jan's picture. And then so I called Sally, and she sent me an email, and it showed everything that the site showed without the powder blue one of Jan. And that's the one I want. I like that one more, but she wasn't able to send that to me either. So I just wanted you to know that it's not showing up on the link.
It's on there now. I just got in.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I
And
just
you saw
got
the powder blue one?
Yeah, the powder blue one.
Okay, cool. Good.
It's
Maybe it just got in there. I don't know.
right there.
Wasn't there a minute ago.
Okay, so it is on
thank you.
it is on our site. And what I would do, Debbie, is I would contact Sally and say, Sally, I would like the very newest one that is the compliant one. Okay.
Okay. I just got off the phone with her. I'll do that. Okay. Thanks.
New current card is not compliant, will be replaced in January. So there is the compliant new card. Okay. This blue card that's in my hand is an old card, okay? Even though it's fairly new. Sandy, on the tablecloths and the banners, that you have to use your own intuition. You have to decide what to do there. You know, if you choose to use them, that's your decision. We each have our own businesses that we're running, okay? And for me, I never used one of those tablecloths that said words all over it anyway. And so I don't have that issue. In the policies and the procedures, if it says that you shouldn't use that stuff, then maybe you shouldn't use that stuff. And, you know, only you can make those choices and decisions about what you say and what type of, you know, like I said, I'm not throwing away these cards and it says activate your stem cells now. Okay. And let's go on. Okay, so here are the questions that you can either edit, copy, edit, paste, or just write down right now. These are questions that you can talk with somebody about that's going to pique their interest, and you are setting the foundation for the furthering the conversation. And they're quick asks. What's going on with you? And so when they say, oh man, my shoulder, I'm having issues with my shoulder. Well, then you say, I finally found something that helps me with my shoulder. Whatever's going on with them, you can say, oh, I finally found something that helps with XYZ. Then you can ask them, have you heard about stem cells? Okay, this is a personal one-on-one conversation. This conversation is not going to be recorded with anyone, right? So yes, you can ask them, have you heard about stem cells? They are in the human body. And if they don't know what they do, then it allows you the opportunity to enlighten them. What if you could activate your own stem cells naturally? Have you heard about the new stem cell activation technology? What if you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? And then you could also ask about light. Have you heard about how fast light can heal your body? Have you heard about how fast light works in your body? You can ask them business questions. What do you do for work or health? Do you have pain? Where is your pain? And then what Marcy is teaching, and for me, works amazingly, I'm sure Jan would say the same thing, is that we text and talk and text with the scripts. So what does that mean? So if I have met somebody, I can send them a text, and then I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to call and follow up. If all you do is call and you just leave a message, a lot of people don't look at they don't answer phone messages. They'll say, oh, Susie Q called me, or, oh, that's an unknown number, and they'll ignore it. But if you text and follow up with that, then you're not being really spammy. You're trying to get them to say, hey, I just left you a phone message, and then you can go in and say the rest. So the combo script, peaking and pre-qualifying all in one, is to Susie, I found a wearable light technology that activates your own stem cells to work like you are 20 again. So you go to startx39now.com, and that will be changed, okay? Look at the pictures. Now watch the first 2 videos. Impressive. Text me your address and I will send you a gift, okay? So I'm going to just go ahead and copy that. And paste. Someone said, okay, we get paid when they send up. Do we get paid every month in their auto ship purchase? Okay, so right now we're not talking about compensation. We're actually talking about how to do training. Okay. The I am concerned about you peaking script. What is going on with you? What are you doing these days for fun? What are you doing these days for work? So what you're doing here is you're laying that foundation again. You're building a conversation and you're creating a rapport with someone. Because if you just dive in and say, hey, I found these stem cell activating patches, and you go, bleh, It doesn't work. We've done that. The people that have been in the company for 4 years, Jan and I, we remember throwing up on people in the very beginning, don't we, Jan? And she's like, oh yeah. And when you do that, dumping too much information on somebody can just be a turnoff for the other person. So that's why we pique their interest. Okay. So how is your health? I finally found something again that with whatever is going on with them. Have you heard about stem cells? Do you know you can activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? Go to startx39now.com, look at the pictures and watch the first 2 videos. Now, let's go over there and do that. We're not going to watch the videos, but we're going to look at the startx39now.com. And the reason that we need to come over here is if you are sharing that web address or patchingpower.com, you need to know where you're sending people to. Okay. Because if you don't know what's here, how can you even have, be a support to somebody and explain and them understand? Okay. So the power of your own stem cells. Here's the first video on how does light therapy, phototherapy work. This one talks about activating your stem cells. And these are super, super important because you can get on a phone. You've texted somebody, they're interested, and you're talking with them on the phone, and you can send them here. And at the same time as them being on the phone, you can say, wow, look at those first pictures. The lady, she lost her turkey neck. It cleared out. It used the elastin and collagen that's produced in the body. This lady doesn't even look like the same lady, does it? This one, you can see where the spinal cord has those little ribbon or like little dents in it. And here, it's all straightened out. This is our beautiful Marcy. That's when she had the fast grown cells. And then over the next 3 years, she's changed so much from using the patch. This gentleman here, you can see he has a lot of hair missing. And in the next picture over, it's darker hair and it's growing back in. Mandy doesn't even look like the same person, looks maybe like a mom and a daughter. Okay, another turkey neck cleaned up. And this is amazing. This little boy cut the tip of his finger off. The finger turned black. The doctors said, I don't want to sew it back on. And his parents, yes, they insisted. So the doctor did. You can see the fingertip died, but they were patching and that finger survived. Pretty amazing. So these are pictures that you can share with the people. And then down here, one of the things that I have people ask me a lot, is it safe? Well, it's non-transdermal. Nothing goes into your body. It's non-invasive. It's latex free. There's no injections. It's vegan friendly. It's just a simple patch. Okay. And then here is an 18-minute video of David Schmidt explaining how the X39 works. Here we've got links for the patents, clinical studies, information on GHK copper again, the story of the X39. Then they can see how to wear the patches, patch guide and tracker, what to expect as soon as you start. When you put that first patch on, within 24 hours, 3,000 to 4,000 genes are reverting to a younger state. And why do we know that? Because we have research studies. Okay. Keep scrolling down. Here are different people sharing their stories, doctors sharing. Here we have YouTube, different links, results that can be found, information about copper peptide itself, science and technology, more little videos and information, X39 video. And down here, you can get into all of the patches. And the very last one is Horses Don't Lie. If you haven't watched that, that's a great one to watch. So that is startx39now.com or Patching Power. Okay. The company, not Evolve. Don't know what that one is. Points can't spell points. Okay. All right. So my new people, can you go to startx39now.com today? Is that something that you can do? Okay. Yes. Great. Outstanding. And that way you can send people there too, right? Okay. And can you get your list book today? Yes. Good. Perfect. Love that. And you have a question? Maybe I have an answer for you. I'm not sure. But you can open up and ask. And you had your hand raised.
Sorry, no, I was just saying I could and I hit the wrong
Oh.
button. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
Thank you,
I'm
though.
glad you
Thank you.
can.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to head back over to the site. And then there is the compliment and peaking script. There's the Bob Campbell script. Now, Bob Campbell, he does not patch people. He does not give anybody a patch very often. He believes that the way you do this is that you send them to the site, you ask these questions, you send them to x39now.com, and then gives them the choices, what time to call him, and he just signs people up. Okay. And then Eric Beal is actually taking his script, takes you to Start X39 Now and runs them through the whole thing like we just did. Next step, we already did that. Share startx39now.com. And here are stories. You can share science links, men's health Zoom call, team video with tips from a doctor. You can share the patents in science. Okay, quick links, share studies. And then here, this is a really, really important page, joining Telegram, Facebook, and YouTube, because these are how we, as a big team, I mean, I think there's 45,000 or more people now, even under, probably way more, under Marcy's EvolveTeam. And this is how we get our information out. So the first thing you're going to do is come to join Telegram. If you don't have Telegram on your telephone yet, here's the link for you to join if you are an Apple phone. Here's the link to join if you're an Android phone. And once you have done one of those two, come back here and there you're going to copy the link or click the link. You'll click the link below and you'll be able to join the group. And that's the Team Evolve. Like we have 6,364 members in that. The next one is for stories. These are our patching podcasts. And I don't know, I think that we have over 1,000 of them by now, because we've been doing them since 2020. And this link will take you to the channel where you can put in the search engine a lot of different conditions and find patching podcast stories. This is business training. So this call that we're doing today, because it's being recorded, Marcy will take this and put it into the business training Telegram channel as well. Our practitioner group, join it. You just never know what interesting info you're going to find in these different links. And for goodness sakes, make sure you do this one, before and after pictures, because those pictures that I showed you on Start X39 Now, there are a plethora of them here, of anything just about. The next thing you're going to do is join Facebook. If you are a Facebook person, we don't want to force you to join any of these. This is just for you to get more information, right? Be part of our team. And that's the link that you would click there for Facebook. And then the final one on this page is joining our YouTube, because that is where a myriad of videos are all on. This is the company's, sorry, people keep texting me. Let me just turn my phone off. This is the actual corporate YouTube channel. You can find videos with David there talking about different patches, patch placement, all kinds of things. Marcy and Peter's YouTube channel, where a lot of the links that are there, they are unlisted. So you have to join and subscribe, and then you will be able to access the different links as we post them. Dr. Stacy's YouTube channel, Susan Allen's YouTube channel, excuse me, and my YouTube channel. So join those, and that way you will be able to access our different trainings and stuff. Okay, there's a lot of chat going on. Forward to the new patchingpower.com site for 3 months. How do you get a password? The password is on the very front page, and there's the link. You scroll down, and that's how you get in. Where can we get a list of contraindications who cannot use the patches or certain patches? Well, that you need to go to the company, okay, Nurse Michelle iPhone, because those are things that, you know, we're just brand partners. We don't make those lists out. Okay. Invite 3 people a day to a patching podcasts. Again, these are those links that we showed earlier. You can go to patchingpodcast.com. Just send somebody that link. There's the Zoom link information, and then our team schedules. And then we want to select a gift bag. All right. So this is about ordering the business bag, but is Jan still in here? We need to find out if Jan is on. No, she's busy at the minute. Okay. So in the business bag, this is what Jan sends out to each of us that chooses to purchase this. Load it up here. Sorry, my internet's a little slow this morning. Not sure what's going on out here in Maui. Okay, here we go. So in your business bag, you're going to get all of these wonderful things, except the patches in the plastic baggie. We'll scroll down and we'll see what's in there. 10 X39 informational envelopes. That's this. Okay. And then, oops, what's going on there? And then inside of those, you're going to get 4 mini info cards. I'll go over these all in just a minute. And you get 10 of each of those. You get 10 baggies for patches. Oops, mine are over there. You get a sheet of personalized labels. These are my own. I made these, but you'll get some like that without your picture on them. And then a canvas bag to hold your marketing materials. So you get all of this for $15, and you can get 2 of them. And when you're ordering them, it says right down here, please email Jan the following information. You can only order these through email. You cannot call her, and do not text her to order this, because it just gets lost in her shuffle. It won't happen for you. So send Jan an email to janjrand@gmail.com and say that this is my name, address, and phone number, and I am requesting 2 of the business bags. You do get the little black bag, and or whatever color she has. I don't know if they're always black or not, but then the 10 envelopes, 10 of each of these cards, 10 little plastic empty baggies, and a sheet of your information. It says for more information, and then it'll have your name and last name, phone number, and watch startx39now.com. This is so that when you're out and about, you can just hand this to somebody. And what's so amazing about this is that this is a script right there on the envelope. So you have a script. If you're brand new, you can just go ahead and read this script to somebody. Hey, Susie, you're on the phone. I just got these and I want you to know that to wear these, you can wear them 12 hours on to activate and repair and 12 hours off. And then you reapply a new patch daily. So it's all right here. You don't have to memorize it. It's all right there. The more often that you do it, it becomes just habit for you. Okay, selecting a wholesale pack. So this is where the order form is. Some people call it a price list. And what's really important to know about this is that we definitely use, let's see where one, have one just blank hanging out here. Mine are all put away. All right, so these little yellow footballs are the important thing. And what's super, super, super important is this big yellow football over here, where it says that one sleeve of X39 or X49 equals 2 sleeves of any supportive patches. So that means one sleeve of X39, I could order a silver and it says 3 39s. I could get 2 X39 sleeves and I could get 2 sleeves of Eon in that same silver kit. Or as Marcy has started to suggest, that we order 1 sleeve of X39 in a silver kit and 4 months of Eon. So you would have 4 sleeves of Eon, 1 month of X39, and next month we put you on a monthly order for the X39. So what you're doing is they are ordering a silver, but they're keeping active by the next month, starting to order X39, so that, you know, at least, and one of the things that David says is that you need to wear the patches X39 1 month for each decade alive you are. So any way you go, unless they're 30 years old, that's the only way that, you know, a silver would totally be what we're talking about, cellular healing. And even then, that's, you know, may not happen because it takes a lot longer sometimes. So creating the packs so that you can maximize, plus it's a mental thing. Oh my gosh, I can get 5 sleeves instead of just 3 sleeves. Somebody has a question. What's that? Yeah, Sandy, Marcy said that she is going to have that happen. I'm not really sure when that's going to happen. I don't know, but I did hear that she is planning on doing that because it's a little challenging to see the tiny cards. So yeah. Okay. So next thing that we're going to be doing, wait a minute, let me just stop the share here for a second. And for my new kids, how does that feel? You can open up or you can just say, yes, you can take care of this. We can do that. Yeah, Gretel says, yeah, yeah. All right. Okay. So now we're going to roll. I'm going to start talking about the follow-up part. And for you new kids, you don't have to, you can listen, but you don't have to, you know, integrate this part yet, because we're just going to, you're going to be gifting today in the office. And I'm going to go over that in just a moment and how we do that. Okay. All right. So for people that are not brand new and you're going to be following up today, here are follow-up questions. Okay, because we're going to be gifting. What we do is we gift people. We send them a gift request. I actually should go back there and just do that one first, show you that. So in the Evolve office, this is where you find this information, okay? So for our brand new kids, today, you'll be getting to request 3 gifts. And the way that you do that, so let's include, okay. So in the gifting, it looks just like that business bag. However, the difference is when you request a gift, you're going to get the what to expect card. Okay. Your person that gets the gift is going to receive a picture board, and on the back of that one, is the health tracker. And this is one of the most important pieces that you can honestly share with somebody, because you don't feel your hair grow, you don't feel your nails grow, you don't feel your liver cleaning out, you don't feel your heart getting younger. Okay, people have this feeling that we've been programmed through society to feel things. Okay, this is an experiential system. Okay, we experience changes in our body, but we don't necessarily feel them. Okay, so when you give somebody the health tracker, it's got before, 24 hours, 7 days, and they can rate quality of their sleep, energy and vitality, their stamina, their mental clarity, quality of their hair, their eyesight. That gives them a baseline to make that, to see where things are at. Okay, we also send the all products card. It shows all the different current products that we have. And then you get an order form. And on the back of the order form, it actually shows different ways that you can customize a silver pack, just like I was saying, that you can change it from 3x39s. So this is a 2-day supply. You'll get 2 Eon patches and 2 X39 patches sent to the person that you are requesting the gift for. Okay, and here is that information. This link right here, let me just click it and show you the link. Don't worry about whatever email shows up at the top. Don't worry about that. Yes, there is a daily code. So when we go into office hours, we always have a code that you must enter on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. There'll be different codes for each day. Your name, first name, your last name, your phone number, and you must put the little dashes in between the phones, between the numbers, okay? Now on the receiver's name, if it's Susie Smith, you'll put Susie under first name and Smith under last name. And if it's Susie and Bob Smith, husband and wife, both want the patches, then you would put Susie and Bob on the first name line and Smith on the second name. And the question has arisen, what about Susie Smith and Bob Jones? Okay, so Susie Smith goes on the receiver's first name line and Bob Jones goes on the receiver's last name lines. That counts as 2 gifts. Okay, 2 gifts in one house. The receiver's street address, critical, please. I have had envelopes returned to Jan twice because I could not decipher the person's handwriting close enough as to what it really was. One, it turned out that it was the exact same information that Jan had on the envelope, so the person gave me a false address. And the second one, when I contacted the lady, she started laughing and said, "Oh my God, my handwriting's so poor. I'm so sorry." And we got it resent out to her, and she did sign up. So it's really important that when you're getting people's information, you get the correct information. If there is an apartment or unit number, please put it on this line or it will get returned to sender. Your city, the state, and your zip code, and then you hit submit. And that is how you request a gift. Okay. No sample request should be sent to Jan Rand on Friday through Sunday because Jan is, you know, she's a busy woman and you do not know how many thousands of these she does, guys. It's amazing. So currently folks working in the office can request 3 2-day samples, supply of samples to be mailed by Jan. Each day though, honestly, this may change because of the supply and the quantity of requests that she sends out. Okay, so along that same, let's see, I've got, that's the gift, that's it. All right, so let me go back to the screen. Let's see what's going on. I missed the first part. Where will I find the recording? This is going to Telegram. Didn't catch where we get the daily code. The code is given out during office hours, which starts in 8 minutes, 9 o'clock my time. Okay, and then there's one. Okay, I think I've got them all. And I'm gonna, let me grab the links for your follow-up clipboard. And this is another part of homework for my new kids. You're going to want to do this. And let me just pull it up. Where are we going? Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, so now in the chat is called the follow-up clipboard. And this is what this looks like. If you have a follow-up clipboard, show me your clipboard. Who's got one? I'm sure Kathy Coker has one. Oh, she got it. She got it. And look, Kathy's got it on her order form. And she's got those important pages right there too, about becoming a manager and the senior path, right? Woo, woo, woo. Good job, Gail. Everybody, Sherry, thank you. It's really important. So these are what is going on our clipboard, okay? It is the exact same stuff in our little envelopes. We have the what to expect. We have the before and after tracker, okay? Tells those different things. It also has the pictures. The all products flyer, okay? What's great about this all products flyer is I can just, so say I'm brand new, I got my glasses on now. And I don't know, let's say I don't know what Eon does, but somebody says, well, what's that Eon stuff? Oh, Eon reduces inflammation, cortisol, creative proteins, and stress. Inflammation is an eater of stem cells. So I can read this. This is a script right here, allowing me to have that information. You don't have to try and remember it. It's all here for you, okay? And then we've got the order form on our clipboard. And then the last item is the gift request link. Nope, Susan, we don't have a code yet because it's not time. In 8 more minutes, we're gonna, yes, thank you. Do we print out all the clipboard information? Yes, please. I would suggest that you print that out so that when you have a phone call, and here's the, isn't that on there? Oh, yeah, here's the electronic gifting envelope. It's way easier to read it off of this than it is off this or this. Okay, so that I hope answers your question. We have this in our office so that we can work during office hours. And if we have questions, we can just grab it and we can answer people's questions right then and there. Let's see what this one is. Okay, so yes, that is homework for today, is to print out the follow-up clipboard. Does anybody have questions? We'll answer those right now. Gail, go ahead and unmute, hun.
I don't have a question, but something that's helped me and might help a lot of people is I do print out big ones, and I have about 12 of them in my folder. So when I'm talking to people, I also give them one because it's a little easier to read than the little one. So that has helped. I just had to refill it.
Very good. There you go. Nancy. You have to unmute, honey. There you go.
On my card, because I had ordered 1,000 of these cards too. And you said something about startx39now.com. It's going to be changed to patchingpower.com. So if this has start 30x39 now, is it automatically going to take them to the patchingpower.com? Or am I
Yes.
going to cross this out and put something else?
No,
It'll direct
it will
them.
automatically take them right to the new site.
Okay. Forever, because I ordered 1,000 of these cards.
For
So
a
good.
really long time. You don't need to worry
Mm.
about that. It will automatically take them to the new site.
Thank you.
Yeah, Marcy's trying to make that easy for all of us.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great
Deb,
job.
you have a question? Thank you.
Yeah, you said that the one man doesn't send out patches.
Mhm.
What benefit, I mean, there's a lot of expense in sending out patches. How do you feel that it's so much more beneficial than we've got 90 days, it's no risk guarantee? How does it work?
Which I'm confused by your question.
Okay, we send out samples, which is really expensive, really.
Correct.
And it takes time consuming and all that,
Yes.
which is not a problem. But the man who does it without sending out samples, how does he do compared to how this system works?
Well, he's an SPD, okay? And the reason that Marcy created this gifting program is to get people like me comfortable with calling and connecting other people, okay? Because a lot of us in LifeWave got into LifeWave because we had some kind of condition with our bodies that warranted help, right? And I got into it. I'm in doTERRA and Young Living, and I have this flat horizontal light down line. Nobody taught me how to build or anything. Marcy, she is such a generous person that she created this program with minimal amounts of gifting sent out to just, it's not so much for the people receiving the patches as much as it is to train us to be consistent and to be able to teach other people how to duplicate this system. So I know from my personal experience, and I know Jan did, I can't speak for Kathy, but I'm going to make a guess because she's been in the system a long time too. We dumped patches on people crazy nilly-willy when we first started this 4 years ago. And because we were all so excited, it helped heal our bodies, right? It helped us to heal ourselves. So when we all realized, oh my God, we're just flushing money down the toilet because we weren't following up on people. We weren't trained to be network marketers. We were massage therapists or office people or whatever. And so that's why this whole program came about. You do not have to participate in it. And like I had a gentleman the other day when I was belly saying, well, how is 2 patches going to help me? I said, it's going to give you the experience of taking the back off, slapping it on, and knowing that in the first 24 hours, 4,000 genes can be reset. Okay. So you have to make a decision on whether you want to send to people or whether you don't. And it's really a personal thing and how you are comfortable. Okay. I mean, frankly, Jan could tell you how many thousands of dollars Marcy spends on these patches to gift. It's phenomenal. All right. And she's not doing it because she wants all these people to just get 2 days of patches. She wants us to know how to do it. Would that be right? Jan, you think that's the...
And I just want to add to that. So the main reason that Marcy does the gifting program is, like Sheila said, it's for us to have a reason to call the people back, and what's going to really help you be successful is educating the person before they get the patch. You have to let them know that there's 99% chance that you will not feel anything from this. As Sheila said, it's just for you to experience putting the patch on, taking it off, letting them know what's happening in their body. Bob Campbell, who does not patch, he sells the 30-day back money back guarantee. And the more that I've gifted, the more that I've learned not to gift. If I can't get somebody to take a look at the Start X39 Now site, they have to have something invested, whether it's 3 minutes, 5 minutes to look at the information to either get the gift, but to tell somebody, look, try it for 30 days. And you got to educate them on that as well. You might not feel something in 30 days. When you can get really good at explaining that stuff, that's when you'll have success. And Marcy started this whole program for the little guys. Marcy's all about the little guys, and I am definitely a little guy. When you come into this business, there's either people that have a lot of credibility in their life from the jobs that they've had or the degrees that they have. People listen to them. Looks like everybody's frozen. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, Jan.
Sheila, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So she created this for just going to call me just the regular person. I didn't have a lot of credibility. Who am I? No one's going to listen to me. So she has donated her life to helping us, the little guy, that not everybody listens to us. What do I know about stem cell activation? You know, it's like massage therapist. I work in physical therapy office, you know. So she's taking the little guy by the hand and giving you all the tools that you need. And a lot of us, you know, and again, me for sure, it's some personal growth. If you're not having the success in what you're saying to people, call some upline and say, hey, how can I change what I'm saying, you know, or go look at the scripts from Marcy and fine tune to get the results that you're looking for. But this whole program Marcy created is all about the little guy, which is me, and I'm going to assume a lot of us on the call who just want to have success with us. And that's why she does it. So you can use the gifting program, but learn how to educate the person and let them know. When I call you back in 3 days, you cannot say to me, I didn't feel anything. You prepare them for not feeling something. I hope that made sense, but that's
That help, Bev?
anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So sell on the 30-day money back guarantee. At least try to get them into a silver pack, you know, one X39 for Eon with an X39 the following month. And if they don't want to do that, they just want to do 3 X39s, at least you have a better shot of them trying 30 days than a 2-day period with 99% chance they won't feel anything.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. All right, so I'm gonna end this call, the recording of it, because we're 9:04, but I know Nancy, you have a question. So hold on just a minute. Stop recording.